Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of Project Transformation. In this episode, we're going to talk about the lack of sleep and the benefits of sleep. We're going to talk about me leaving the stabilization phase and entering the endurance phase. And we're going to talk about moves, which is, I think it's man boobs, what we call it, moves, or some people call it moves, or maybe I call it moves, who knows. Personally, I've been going through a little bit of struggle with my sleep, and the problem again is that I tend to have a lot of energy despite working out. So all of this working out and all of this protein that's going into my body, for some reason I have a little problem sleeping at night. I just seem to be up. My brain is going, my body don't feel tired. And we're going to chat about that a little bit so you guys will get some good information with regards to the sleeping part of it. Also, in this episode, I'm going to be leaving the stabilization phase and I'm going to be entering the endurance phase. After the 4th week, I just started seeing the little changes and it was really exciting and I feel amazing. Physically, I'm in the best shape, I think, and this is not even the end. Like, the energy level that I'm feeling right now is off the charts. Thank you for watching the episodes. In the description in the bottom, you guys can contact Yelena, or on Facebook if you want to contact or ask a question or whatever it is. You can do it through YouTube in the description in the bottom, and you can do it on Facebook. So thank you again, and welcome to the 5th episode of Project Transformation. So this is the beginning of week 5, and I'm just getting my warm-up in right now, and we'll continue today. I think it's going to be a few things will be changing today. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. I'm ready. Yeah, this is again an amazing journey, and I can't wait. Feeling great. I don't hurt as much anymore, which is good. Good news for people who want to get into this sort of program. It hurts in the beginning when you're not used to working out. And once you get it, always remember to warm up.
Okay, so we're going to start volume program. Volume means endurance.
Yes.
Okay, this is going to be real work. We're going to go, before we did 3 sets of everything, 10 to 12 repetitions.
Yes.
This time is going to be 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets. There are going to be some new exercises somewhere else, like in legs we're going to add deadlifts, we're going to have incline, decline, chest for your chest, back staying the same.
Okay.
And now we have a little bit different split. We're going to have chest and shoulders again, back, then we have legs, which include squats and deadlifts, and we have arms and calves, bicep, tricep, calves. Okay. So it's going to have its own separate day for arms. Easy workout, then you have a day rest, then you repeat again, 2nd week, 5 sets. So we're starting on endurance. It will look in the form that we are trying to create.
Yes.
It will help you to further develop your neural connections and connection to the muscle.
Yes.
So by the time we finish the exercise with 6 sets, your muscle memory is going to be not phenomenal yet. There is no capping to the technique. It's always going to be room for improvement.
Yes.
But you're going to be so much better at doing exercise properly. You're going to feel it better. The next 3 weeks you're going to lose more weight. You're going to feel body a little bit better as well. So your body will start to get ready for the strength training, because now we need to make sure that all your core is all stable, that we is actually going to be able to load you with the heavy weights.
Okay.
And so during the endurance training, we're going to be developing more cells in the muscle fibers that are responsible for your endurance. And then on the next phase, we're going to be working, of course, focusing on your strength component of your muscle.
All right.
So any changes that you have noticed so far, like in your body?
Yes. I don't want to get too obsessed, but I can see an appearance of my abdominal muscle. Like, I'm not seeing like real abs, but I can see the outline of the first 2, and then the second, I can see those, and I'm like, holy shit. So it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. And my chest area, this area right here, I can see this middle part right here is deepening a little bit. And my love handles have reduced. Not that I had huge love handles, but again, this pants, I've had this pants for 2 years, never worn it. yesterday and today is the first day wearing this pants, and it just didn't fit right. And now it's fitting a little better because it was super tight on my suit when I had it before. It was like this 2 years ago. So this is the first time I'm wearing this pants. So I'm seeing some things that I like. Question for you, okay? Yeah. I've always, and I know it's probably a silly question, but when I've always looked at my body, I always felt this part of I'm almost having moves, as they call it, man boobs, right? This part of my chest right here, I've always felt it was just always so sunken. It has that little, that's going to be like water,
yes,
right?
it will be more puffy,
yeah.
right? So it's going to come out. And a man boob, so basically when the guys, so here is the thing about testosterone, right, and the fat. So when the fat accumulates, it means that the body losing the metabolism. So metabolic system slows down.
Yes.
Metabolic system slows down and the person started to accumulate the body fat. When the metabolic system slows down, so does slow down production of their own testosterone. And the testosterone slowing down will help you, will result in increase of testosterone.
Yes.
Estrogen.
Estrogen.
And estrogen, that is result of that man boobs thing,
yes.
right? So with shifting your metabolic system, you're going to produce more testosterone, less estrogen, and that will completely change the appearance of your chest, man chest, and it will look completely different.
The slowdown in testosterone is directly linked to the extra production of estrogen.
Yeah.
Interesting. Are there any foods that trigger that? Or?
Absolutely. The estrogen content food is
soy.
Soy, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any soy production will be there. There's probably more.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why that's why I'm not a big fan of any kind of soy production.
So my moves would go away eventually.
Moods?
Moves, we call it man boobs.
Man boobs, and moods too.
We call it
Your
moves.
moods are not going to be up and down all the time. Yeah, yes. They will
How do you reduce estrogen level again? Increase your metabolism. Is that?
Yeah, you naturally will start producing more testosterone just because we lift weights.
Okay.
Your sleep is going to be better. Your the production of because you reduce the amount of inflammation in your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still have to force myself to sleep.
Okay.
It's the energy. The energy.
Like too much energy.
It's almost it really is. I find it not alarming. I think it's good. It's a good and slightly not good thing because the increased energy.
What time do you go to bed?
I normally go to bed I used to go to bed about 10, 11. Now I'm doing like 2, 3.
Okay. For how long you sleep?
I sleep about 6, 7.
When was the last time you slept actual 8 hours?
And actual 8 hours, about 3, 4 days ago, I got a good 9 hours.
Is it normally for you to sleep 8 hours?
No, I most of my life I've slept about 4 or 5 hours. I don't sleep a lot.
So when you sleep less than 8 hours, you're actually damaging your sleeping organ in your brain, right? The one that is dictates how many hours you're going to be sleeping, and we should be sleeping 8 hours. And we literally have to stay in bed for that amount of hours. Great book to read while we sleep. That was the scariest. Yeah, that was the scariest book I've ever read. I think I sent you the podcast.
Yeah, you did.
On that, right? So yes, less we sleep, more we damage it. Yes. Less we will sleep.
Ah.
Yeah, and your brain is not going to be putting you to sleep, and not let you sleep just simply because the organ is not operating properly. So when the sun, we are we are biological creatures.
Yes.
We react on the sun and on the moon.
Yeah.
Right. We react on that, and our hormones will go up or down, depend on whether it's light or dark. When the sun starts to go down, your natural melatonin will start to go up, and it will start signaling the body time to shut down. Right, and your body supposedly started to shut down, and then your sleep pressure will start raising in your sleep organ of your brain, right? And that sleep pressure eventually goes to a specific level, and you will fall asleep. But for that, you need to start getting ready for bed when the sun is going down.
So go to bed early, rise early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. It's difficult to argue nature, but that's nature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So see if you can shift that schedule and basically.
I have before.
Yeah, like now exactly. So wake up early, go to bed late, or go to bed early, wake up early.
Wake up early.
But make sure you stay in bed for 8 hours. Just
I
stay in
can
bed.
do that. It's
Open
not
eyes, closed eyes, I don't care.
Just
In a
relax.
bed 8 hours.
Keep that
And
cycle.
try exactly and try to get you to sleep.
Okay. I can do it. I'm disciplined. It's just that sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm meditating or I'm watching a movie and I'll stay up. But if I have to go to bed and I want to, I do go to bed. And I do have a meditation.
Let's try this week.
Okay. I can definitely do it.
Yeah, like go to bed like whatever sun goes down. Like because of my schedule, I have to be at work at 6.
Yes.
Right, I have to go to bed at like 8:30 the latest. Right, so same. Go to bed at 9.
Yeah.
8:30 shut down all of your equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, and get ready, take a shower, whatever. Like 9 o'clock, you are in bed, covered.
Got it.
8 hours after that, alarm goes on. Do your work, do your editing, do whatever you need to do.
Well done.
You'll be so much more productive. It will probably take you about 2 to 3 days though to really.
It does take 2 or 3
understand.
days to get back into the groove. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Breathing. Scoop the chest. Little bit less of yes on the movement of the arm. It's internal movement, not external. Internally engage as it is physical. Do not stay with it. Make it state. Stop. Now internally rotate that. Stop. Chin up. Breathe out. Don't lift the shoulders up. Stop and breathe out. So because that you need to do a progressive overload. Progressive overload means that you need to do more than you did in the last workout. More of something. And those something can be simply just increasing weight. Second one is increasing speed. It's going to be lighter. But another one is increasing the amount of repetitions or increasing amount of sets. That's what we're doing, the increasing amount of sets. And or reducing amount of rest in between, which we've done through supersetting right now. So before I increase weight, which actually can lead to damage because too much too soon can injure you, your body is not ready, and increasing amount of the speed will increase the momentum. Now your body is not ready, stabilizers are not ready, you're increasing the weight, you're increasing the speed, the biggest change is gonna go. So I do not want to use that. We're going to use the more effective, less injury prone way of exercising. Therefore, I will utilize every single possible component before I increase the weight. Right? Right now, we're increasing the amount of sets. So we did 4 sets. Right now, your body plateaued to 3. It's already get used to doing 3 sets. The only thing that we're going to do is just one little extra step. 4. You were asking if you're going to be able to do 6. Yes, next week you're going to do 5. Your body will get used to 4. You're only going to do 1 next time. You are not going to be in much pain at all. Then you're going to do 6. Your body will get used to 5. You're only going to do 1 next time. We are trying not to increase any weight. We actually did increase in your front raise. Right now, instead of 5, I'm giving you 10, so that's why you're feeling it before. And and our speed is minimum, like very nice and slow, which means that we completely eliminated momentum, right? So, with no momentum, extra set, a little bit more weight on some exercises.
Standing abroad, that was the key word.
Here it's easier to feel because the hand of the game.
Yeah.
Drop the shoulders. Chest up. Breathe in, chest up. Breathe in, chest higher. Elbows out, elbows out. Not behind you, elbows up. I need the chest higher. That's it.
cool down phase. I'm in my cardio right now. And yeah, this is the day 1 of week 5. And I'm feeling great. This journey, this craziness that we're doing right now is really what we're doing right now is an amazing experiment. Not so much an experiment as it's a journey, you know, an experience. And I may have mentioned this before, but I'm never going back to the way I used to eat, the way I did not move or activate my body, and the way I treated my body. This is something I'm going to have to maintain, and I will maintain it to the point where I want to inspire other people. You know, I want to use my body as an example. And this exercise, what I'm going through, and this experiment, this project, is teaching me that, or has taught me that other things in life, that's how you apply yourself. If you want something, you work for it, you go for it, you apply yourself. So this project is also inspiring me in other ways in my life that I need to kind of step it up a little bit. Very motivating. So for me, I feel really good about that. And I want to thank my trainer, Yelena, for literally changing my life. Like I told her today, she was changing my life. And that I was basically at home yesterday, and I recognized that the bone structure in my face was sort of a little bit more prominent. Not bad. My face always sort of been kind of puffy, and I just chalk it down to aging. But I saw like bone structure in my face. I haven't seen that in a long time, and it gives you a younger appearance. It's just, you know, the puffiness comes, it's inflammation. You know, it's aging, it's certain things, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know, and I'm really happy that I can see the active results of what I'm doing and the positive things that are coming into my life, and I feel really, really good about that. So at the end of the day, thanks, Yelena. Thanks for changing my life. Here we go. 1 hour cardio, getting home, hitting the gym tomorrow. Peace.
Stay. Question for you. I saw you. Yeah, step down. Step down.
Yeah.
I saw you running on a treadmill when you were doing your cardio. How often do you run?
Very rare. It's only the last time before that and this one, and the reason I put it up, I kept it at the usual. I think it's 4.5 and 4 in the incline. And my heart rate was lower than normal. And I thought,
to adapt, okay?
yeah, and I'm like, why is it lower? So that's I started running to get it up, and then I kind of upped the intensity to kind of keep it a little bit.
When you go outside, do you jog usually, or do you just walk?
I do both.
Yeah, I need you to stop jogging and just do walking. So we have you are 3 pounds down. Your body fat percentage remains the same, but your muscle went down by 3 pounds, 2 pounds.
Muscles went down by 2 pounds.
By 2 pounds. Okay, so it's not necessarily because of you jogging, yeah. Because but if you doing it on a consistent basis, did you get yourself a heart rate monitor?
I do have my watch, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So do you watch your heart rate when you jog?
No.
Exactly. So that's the reason. So no jogging. No more jogging.
No more.
I'll tell you when you can jog.
Okay. All
When
right.
your body fat is going to be at your let's say 10-11%,
Yes.
then you may start jogging. Right now, not
So the fact that my body fat did not
drop because your body is working way too hard to actually maintain your muscle at the moment. You cannot stress it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Good lesson.
Yeah. About supplements.
Okay. what is the question that you have for me about supplements?
Well, the question is like the list of supplements or the amount of supplements that I have that I take on a daily basis. I just sort of want to understand a little bit more what they do and the purpose and, if you can, time and when I take them. I mean, I do know that already, but I think for people who are going to be looking at this, if they were to follow that path or choose to, they can have a little better understanding or just to be informative, so to speak.
Okay. So basically the main idea about the whole supplement is to provide necessary macronutrients like your vitamins and minerals for your body to produce things in your body, your muscle cells, to increase your immune levels, to help you to break down foods, right? The reason why I broke everything down into meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5, there is no scientific reason behind it. There is no time sensitivity in most of the supplements, as long as you're taking them with food. And the only one that could be like a time sensitive is probably magnesium, because you take magnesium and it will help you to relax your muscles. You need it mostly to relax your muscles when you sleep, so that's why it's recommended to take it before bed, right? But the main thing is to take it with your food, not before, not after, but like as you eat, like you consume your vitamins. So when you break down your food into your stomach, it will break down the vitamins as well. So now you're having this nutritious meal with all of the vitamins and minerals. The only reason why I broke it down by the different meals, so you do not take the whole like load of all of them at once. Right, so I kind of group them into what they specifically do, right? And the main idea is a lot of people do not break down the foods properly.
Because that's just as you age, right? Is that your digestive system is not in tip-top form?
It's kind of like not so much as you age, it's how you damage it.
How much damage you cause?
How much damage you cause over the years, right? On top of the aging process, right? So, and the damage is caused usually by the antibiotics, by the artificial supplementation, artificial sweeteners like Splenda, for example. A lot of people try to take Splenda instead of sugar, right? But that thing is an atomic bomb for your digestive enzymes, right? So you take your Splenda, you have no digestive enzymes breaking down the food, and then you take your vitamins, they will not work. So digestive enzymes are important in our system because they will need their digestive enzymes, right? So they help you to break down the food. But the digestive enzyme need a cofactor that will lock with the digestive enzyme together, right? And that will produce electricity to break down your piece of protein. For example, like your B12 helps you to break down the protein. But B12 on its own is not going to break down the protein. It needs the digestive enzyme that will lock together with it. They produce electricity.
They work together.
Yeah, they break down your protein into amino acids in your stomach, and then your stomach does gastric release. It travels into intestine right now, and your probiotics will take those amino acids and deliver it into the bloodstream. So now, let's say we took Splenda all our life, we killed all of the digestive enzymes, we're trying to eat a piece of meat. It's breaking down by the acid in your stomach, but that's it, not into amino acid form. And now this undigested piece of food is going into intestine.
So does that prevent the nutrients from the food that you're eating if you're not breaking it down properly, which is your own digestive enzymes? By adding to it, it just helps the process due to whatever damage you may have caused. So when you eat food, if you don't have a healthy gut, what's basically happening is you're not getting the full nutrients from the food.
Exactly.
Because it's not broken down, because the digestive system is broken.
Not only that, you further damage your gut. Because now your undigested food is traveled down the intestine, and it cannot push down because it's damaged. Like so that food is gonna get stuck. It's getting packed in, it's getting stuck, and your immune system is gonna put a.
So it creates further health issues down the road.
Yes. So now this piece of intestine where the food gets stuck in, and your probiotics cannot take it into the bloodstream. So it's getting stuck, your immune system is going to come in, cover it in mucus, trying to break it down, get rid of it somehow, right? Now this part of intestine is no longer digesting any food at all. It's unused, it cannot be used. It's like there is nothing can be absorbed into that portion of intestine. And that creates further problems in your gut, right? So yes, like it's, right now, like
so supplements are good. It's a good addition to this journey and helping you helping your body help itself.
Exactly. It helps you to clean it up. It helps you to break down foods properly. It helps you to add nutrients into your your C vitamins,
Yes.
your D vitamins, right?
Yes.
So it helps you to do all of that. So yeah.
Okay.
But mainly right now, at the moment, we are focusing on your high protein intake to rebuild your muscle,
Yes.
and therefore we need to supply a little bit more those vitamins that helps you to break down your protein or carb, right? So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. Good information. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pretty good.
You're welcome.
Lovely.
Awesome.
All right. Woo. Okay. It was easier. That bounce back helped. Now it's hurting. Hold on. This thing right here, I hate it. I do not like it. I literally felt like passing out.
It's
Like,
the
I
best
felt
thing
like
ever.
It's not.
Oh yes, it is.
It looks simple, but it's not. Like I felt like this right here was gonna collect. I felt like I wasn't in the center.
So basically what it's called plyometric shock method.
1 second. I'll have you explain this because I don't know what the hell it is, and I don't like it. Yeah, what is this thing?
So plyometrics is when somebody is jumping. Any jump, it's a plyometrics. Plyometrics.
Plyometrics. Yeah.
But in 1965, Yuri Sashansky, back in Russia, developed the plyometrics shock method. When you're jumping down into the floor, from the box, into the floor, your body hits the floor and it goes into involuntary contraction, maximum contraction. At this point, Golgi tendons will actually work to release the contraction because it's too much contraction. And you can catch that specific moment to jump off the floor up in the air. So basically this is the system that we use for the basketball players to jump high up. Chest to the sun, stand up. Good job. Breaking the hip, slide the bar down the legs. Breaking the hip, slide the bar, don't hold it. Hold it with your hands, let it slide. Sit. Touch. Come up. Engage your back, look up. Open your chest. Oh no, you stand up, Mr. Manager.
I know, I was like, I tried. Alright, okay, I was supposed to stand up with the board. Look, I had 3 or 4 different instructions flying at me and I lost it. Okay. That's for the blooper reel. That's for the blooper reel.